let's go sit down on the other side here. No sense staring at this damn thing. Yeah, this old Burtts is 2017. Bought it brand new. And, I don't know. Hasn't got much, pretty low mileage. There we go. There we go. Let's have a, wow. Get rid of the hat on. I can't catch my friggin' breath here. So, last year, I had those fancy markers on this side, but my grandson broke 2 of the 4 of them, and he bent a couple of those other big long ones, trying to get it out of that, where I store them up beside the garage. And the only reason I got them in that hole is I can keep them all together in one place, and it keeps the grandson from shoveling all the rock off the driveway down the hole of that thing. They used to have a way of getting rid of the water off of the roof. It would come down these spouts, and it would go into these drains that were underneath the ground. And it must have went over the hill, but we don't think they worked. We don't think he finished them. Anyway, snow's coming. Today's Friday, and oh geez, all the way up there. Forgot the garbage can. Well, maybe I'll just go for a quick walk up there and get it. But right now I'm going to drink this coffee. And Friday, snow's coming Sunday. Temperature is supposed to drop Sunday. Right now it's like 18 degrees C out, and it's supposed to go down to 1. And boom, there'll be snow on the ground Sunday, maybe. Now I would just love to mow that grass one more time, but it don't look like it, and that's okay. It'll just be harder to get through come spring. Oh, someone coming up the road. Oh, someone leaving to go on from the camp. We'll see if he's going to wave here. There he is, nice wave. All decked out. Hunter orange, and I'm all decked out. From a distance, I look like a big black bear. Yeah. And I haven't seen evidence that the bear's been around much, but I think I'm going to stick the game camera right around the back of the garage to see if anything's coming through along the fence line at night. Now these animals will come up around the house after the dogs are in, and they'll be eating grass right off the edge of the driveway here all the way up. I've seen them in the middle of the driveway, the lake back here, right underneath the light there. Oh neat, I can do up my fly now. I thought it was a little cool. Oh, maybe that'll warm me up right now. Oh. Have we got, what time is it here? It is 1. Now, just cool off a bit here. Ooh. Yeah, it's unless the sun breaks through, and it's trying, it'll never dry the grass up. After I vacuum, I was thinking about power washing the mower and disconnecting that hose. The hose in the back's already done. And I've been listening for months with my wife there complaining about not being able to get stuff done outside because she's always looking after babies. Well, I was always looking after babies as well, so I should go over the friggin' hill. Before she cleans it up, or I clean it up. It'll be me. Oh, that's a lot better. Oh, the jet. I didn't live here when 9/11 happened. I was just getting ready to go to the Middle East, actually. And a couple of days after it started, I got a job offer. And it took a while, but I went over for an interview in February, and I started work in April. It takes forever over there because you kind of shake your head like you think, you should be able to go right away, like give me a week or two. No, that don't work like that. First, they got to find out if you got any Jewish background, and they got to check out your family. You don't get a job if that's the case. Then, I wasn't married, so that kind of simplified things. And then when I did get married, I wasn't supposed to be living with her, and she had only been there for about maybe a couple of weeks, month or something like that, I think. And I had to get a letter from her father stating that she's not married and she's free and clear of her ex-husband. So after we presented that, and we got about 10 signatures on a piece of paper, it allowed us to get married. And I don't know the name of the church. There's not many of them. There's one or two in each city, I think, for their Christian population, which is mostly Filipinos. The rest of them will go to the mosques. But anyway, I left here, it was like 30 below. And when I got there in February for my interview, unfriggin' believable. It was like 25 in the day. Loved it. Okay, enough of the reminiscing. Let's clean this mess up. Okay. Before she comes out and starts telling me what to do. Alright. And she wants the damn mats at the same time. Oh. Okay. What do you see? Can't see deck there, right? Okay, let's move you over a little more. Put you back over here because then you'll see my butt the whole time. Okay, there you go. Oh, and welcome to the new subscriber. I think we're at a whopping 634 now. Okay. Oh. Right. Thought I did that. I guess I didn't. Oh, yeah. freaking killing me just to plug it in. Okay. Let's go. Check this out. That hair is going to be freaking impossible to get off of there. I betcha. Check this out. Let's try from above. There, you tell me if it looks like I'm getting any. I mean, I haven't been getting any for a long time, but alright. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Oh, good. Let's see. Hey, I got an idea. Let me see here. Let's do the other one now. Way to come on to something here. Let's see. Okay. What's this? Well, that ain't gonna. Piece of Velcro here. It's like poop in a baby's blanket. Alright, let me see here. Woo. By Joe, I think I got it. Oh. Great Pyrenees, yeah. Dog of the North. A babysitter of the flock. Alright. Well. Have to check out the price of packing tape the next time in the city. Alright, well, a little more. Alright. Okay. Not perfect, but. Oh. and we'll have the great reveal once I get the other side done. I'm at that shape and size that my t-shirt rolls up and my underwear falls down. Yeah, good thing I don't have to. It'd be a sight to see on the Florida beach. There, alright. Just a little more. Hey, and don't be shy. You can always send me a comment, you know. Get your comments in case I get, you know, like 1 million viewers and then I can't reply to you. On a personal note. Alright. How the hell were those? Alright, let's see. What we got going on here? Oh, forgot something. I didn't think these had any on it. Alright, back down to the bottom. That was close. What a dumb material. Okay. What's going on there? Okay, let's get that. What's that supposed to do? Okay. Yeah, this should do the trick. Well, there's got to be an easier way what I'm doing. But it works. I'm sweating. Sweating. That's better than 5 hours worth of getting nowhere on a vacuum cleaner to get this off of here. This is a pro tip. Here, watch this stuff. It just comes right off. There. Hey. Oh, I was thinking about. We got some of those rollers in the house. I don't think there's enough tape on one of them to. Maybe you could use one of those to finish this off. Oh, I don't want any complaining over this. Good God. And I rototilled the potato patch yesterday. I gotta go up there and grab some of that. We did get a few potatoes after all. And I hated driving by there all the time and seeing the weeds taking it over, but good enough. Hopefully. Good enough for the girls I used to go out with. But I really can't say about the ones now. Alright, let's put this away. What do you think, boys and girls? Okay. Oh. Huh. There we go. Almost done. Let's have a couple of sips of coffee and get the rest of it done. Holy. Okay. Time for a swig. Let's get you. What do you think? That looked pretty good now. Just the odd hair that I'm not going to bother with. And just got to do the other side. Let's go down here. Don't need that door. Whew. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh. One of those oak tree's leaves are almost all off. There's 5 of them there. There we go. Oh. Okay, let's have a pitch order. Of course you can't see a freaking thing. enough. Okay, let's go. Nope, yep, Facebook. And we'll go over to Sheepy Hollow. I'm really hoping that there's hardly any snow, because I don't really like to do the driveway until we get it packed down first. Packed down as cars drive all over it to get it, so that there's I'm not snow plowing or snow blowing rocks all over the place. Come on there, Facebook, let's go. All these big companies, man, I'm telling you, they can't make enough money. I was getting YouTube without any advertisements until yesterday or the day before yesterday. And it sucks. I don't know how some of you guys do it. I guess you get used to it after a while. But I was using an ad blocker. Come on here, what's going on? Oh, here we go. And Andy, there we go. Is it Saturday night? Must be. Okay, let's go. Nope, that ain't it. Let's try this. Nope. Ah, here we are. Switch profiles to this guy. And the photo. Should be that one. Alright. Bring it on the road markers. Finally, I type it almost all. Bring it on. Oops, comma. There's one. There you go. Fresh. Hey, what do we got here? First, mark all red. Switch back. What's that? Switch profiles. Down here. Another guy's been hacked. You freaking monkeys. You know, it's these clowns. Most of them in Asia. Hacking our accounts over here. And then asking us for money to give them back. Oh. There's a guy on the internet named Jim Brownie, and I'm not sure what the other guy's name is. He reverse hacks these guys. So he goes and they target mostly the Indians in India, of course. And it's pretty good. They can narrow the IP down and find out where these guys actually live. And a lot of times they will contact the police in India, and whether or not they come and do anything or not is another total thing. But these guys are making millions. One of these little shops with about 20, 30 people in there hustling, Oh, there goes a slug. There we go. See that little black thing there? I don't know where he's heading, but he's got to Sunday to get there. The temperature's going to drop. Anyway, those freaking hackers, man, I'm telling you. Make your password complicated. Because if you don't, they're in there. They get your account. Then they start sending out that stupid thing, or several of them. One is duct cleaning. Another one is your grandson or your nephew or whatever is in jail, needs to be bailed out. You know, all these kinds of things. Every day I get them from Amazon, Microsoft, all these big companies, eBay. I don't even have an account there. Anyway, I send them all in, and hopefully they get rid of these buggers. I'm also an administrator of a web Facebook site called I can't even think. Harvey Station Community Watch, and we got a lot of guys going in there, or had, trying to sell ductwork, and then these got to be kids with these porno things with the. Well, I won't get into the details of it, but they're pretty graphic. And, well, I guess I'll leave it at that. But they get in there and post it, get all the women all upset. And then they're saying, how come you're not watching this thing? Well, I don't get paid to do that. And I watch it when I'm on the computer, which is most of the time. Anyway, I upped the security on it. And a lot of them, if you have a Facebook account and it's a week old, they're out there spamming everywhere, trying to get people to sucked in. We've only got a few spots if you like to get your ducts done, blah, blah, blah. Show some pictures of the ducts all plugged up, and all they got to clean them with, if they're legit, is about a 30-foot hose that they stuff down in your register. Now, we hired the company that does our geothermal unit in the basement. They sent out a guy and with no instructions, with a great big vacuum cleaner, and we had to follow him around, show him where the registers were. He'd pull the registers out, didn't put them all back, so I had to go around and figure it out. Got them mixed up, and I don't think he did a very good job. Anyway, that was like $300, $400. So these guys that are doing the ductwork here, that are scammers, are doing it for whatever you think you get away with. And then they say, well, to lock in this price, you're going to have to send us a deposit or the whole amount. Well, of course, after you send it, you never hear anything about it. And what really gets me is, how stupid can a guy be? Go get gift cards and send them to us. So here you are. You want to send them a whole bunch of money on gift cards. I can't imagine a person doing that. Like, the bank should be more on the ball. Some old person comes in there and wants $5,000, $10,000. They won't, they need to be quizzed. Realizing, of course, it's their money. But if the bank would get, in these other places they have your money, a little bit more on the ball, they could tell you right out front. We suspect that there's a scammer and ask you a couple of simple questions. I mean, like, I won't get scammed, but you never know. We had the Jehovah's Witnesses calling here. Well, they don't do it anymore. From Ontario, which is like 14-hour, 16-hour drive from here. They don't want to talk to me because I give them a hard time every time, but they always wanted to talk to the mom, the old lady. Alright, let's go back at this. I'm hot. I don't want to get it over with. I got worse things to do yet. Oh, that big maple's got right over there, right on the property line, is a huge maple with not a freaking leaf on it. And mine's gone too now, out front. Oh, I don't want to get up. And I like to keep this area, like here, I'll show you where I'm standing. This, and the other side, clear of snow, because guess where the snow drifts? All the way into there, halfway up the doors here, halfway up the window. So once I get the snow plow out of there, I usually come straight out and try to clean up in front of the Jeep as much as I can so I can move it out of the way. And then after I get it out of the way the first time, I'll come in here and I'll clean all that in there out. That's why I'm marking it. Then I got the whole driveway to do what I want with. But before we shovel this off, I got to work my way into here and get that all cleaned up. And then they put some on here. And then I got to get it off of there, and we got to put it in here. But it packs up pretty hard sometimes. You just can't get it out. And I clean off over to where those markers are. Because if we had a big power failure, and we had one here that lasted 3 or 4 days, and it took them that long to get a plow up here, at least we could make it ready for when the truck finally showed up to fill up the propane tanks again. They're just back in here. And I was surprised the amount of people in Atlantic Canada that are still using heating oil. It's like 40%. So old Pierre, or Justin, had to reduce or done something to help those poor people out that are on oil. And they've been trying to get people on, what do you call it, heat pumps and whatnot for a long time. Okay, so this is done. He's back up. Holy. What time is it here? Almost 2. Alright. Let's throw these back in there. Let's see what's going on this side now. Alright. Oh. Well. Okay. Let's wrap this thing up. Okay. Good, that's out of the way. There. Close enough. Holy jeez. I don't know what she's doing, but I know what I'm doing. We're going over the hill. Maybe. Oh, I can't. I got no keys. Hang on. I'll go get some keys. Where's got my... Okay. Sorry about that. Again, we're going over the hill. Oh good, I forgot. I didn't forget the keys twice. Alright, and then we'll come back and do that. So, I went and checked on my wife. I found out that she's real sick. So, she won't be doing nothing. Oh, I'm going to throw this in here. The coffee. What's left of it. Oh, man. My mobile. That's a shame. That's nice and clean. Oh. I figured we might as well go now. Because I might not be, depending upon the snow that falls. Hang on. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll unplug that and see if I can keep this running by swapping cords from the power supply into here. Of course it's upside down. Okay, what happened? Don't mind the heavy breathing. Okay, let's go. Put the there. Oh, jeez. All right, what do we got here? That's a Clemente. Oh, she had the AC on last night. Coming home. So what's going on there? What the hell's this squeaking for? Sounds like she's got a rock in the disc brake. For those that are curious, that's our septic field. And I don't know where the pipes go from there. But the septic field is too small. Or the holding tank or whatever the hell it is. And there's a tree planted in there with that ribbon. And then there's another goddamn one right here. We should just drive over and be done with it. But I'm not that kind of guy. Then I'm going to get rid of his trees. I don't know where I'm going to put them. How come this is over there now? Okay. So this is the last tour of 2023, I suspect, coming down the hill here. And if we weren't looking after those grandkids all that time, I would have had a lot more done. Okay. I don't remember if we showed you that we put some signs up for the grandkids. It's one of my wife's bright ideas. You know that, eh? And I never did get to go up there and start making a path. That's a pay attention thing up along the fence, because they should fix it. There's our water well. Oh, there's that marker. Okay. So this is Eris's orchard. It goes all the way along the side of the bottom of the hill here, but it's pretty well overgrown now. And that's the way down to the salt lick. Go down there, turn left, and it's about halfway along the tree line there. Jesus, still packed down from the other day. I want to get in here and clean that up a bit better too. Well, I'm still standing. And this here field here, if you look at it on the Google map, is triangular. And I know around the outside of that as well. And that helps give a runway for the whatever birds there might be down around here. Haven't seen the turkeys in about a month. Don't know where they go, but they're gone. And I haven't seen a grouse. I can't remember if I've seen one this year or not, to tell you the truth. There's a few apples left up there. There's the tamarack. Ah, for the love of money, eh? I would like to buy a good 100 acres off of Mr. Irving over here, but he won't sell. He's only got about 1 million acres here. I don't know how many. He's probably got another 1 million in Maine. I'm curious what that freaking noise was. Yeah, power steering. Need a lot of power to even turn that. I can hear the water on the tires though from the road. It'll be mushy. But like I say, we'll leave that. It'll be the last time. Hope you don't mind. The cord's not quite long enough for me to throw this thing out the window. And I don't want to lose you and have to start it all up to put it on that little holder there. I think I can still manipulate it a little this way. I've never walked around the outside of that. I mowed it. But I've never walked it. Not that I'm all that eager to go and do that. There's another apple. I go in there and clean these up. And it's full of apples down there too. Yipper. But there's a lot of pruning they gotta go to doing all that. It's not like I got anything better to do, but the wife keeps me busy because she doesn't like me. I don't think she likes me. Alright. Hey! There's one up there. And I seen a picture of what somebody did for their log. But what they did is instead of laying it like on the round, they cut the end flat, flipped it up, and then flipped up the round, then cut the top of it out and stuck this thing on there. The only thing I'm worried about is if I leave it a little bit longer, it won't flip. Like if I keep say a 3 feet and then only use the middle of it and carve it out, you can sit on it without having to worry about it rolling over on you and you're falling off. Keep her slow here. Oh, I gotta check my lottery ticket. I might have won $2. It is worth $24 million, which is that's a pretty good amount. Well, keep off of that. And how soft is it? Yeah, it's getting pretty soft. And here we are, Will's Way. Sorry for all this bouncing. Yeah, I was wondering where my wife was. The hell she been eating? I go looking for her and she's not. She's in bed already. Which means I could park down here at the end and have a nice nap too. But I'm not going to because I got too much stuff left. And I never got hardly anything down here done. Mind you, I never had a lot of time to come down here this year either. Next year, who knows? Hey, there's some pretty big sized stumps here. Yeah. That's got to come down. That's way over to the road. I don't want to come down here and then have to back up all the way either. Yeah, that's not very good. Let's go this way then. No, cord's not long enough. Oh, could you see down there? I'd love to take the grandkids down here and let them swim around, play around in that super ice cold water. But when it's warm enough, there's killer bugs down here. The horse flies, the deer flies, the black flies, the no-see-ums, and whatever. There's a lot of them. You know, when my father was living and I was a young guy, he wanted to give me the home property because him and his wife, my mom, you know, they wanted to move into a trailer. What do you call those things? Mobile homes. Anyway, I wasn't prepared to come there at that time. I was still making half a decent money up north. So I let my brother kind of take over it, and with the knowledge that it was going to be split in the end anyway, which wasn't quite how it worked out. Anyway, it was only an acre, and I thought, geez, if I did get a job in Calgary, what I could do, I was thinking, was fence it all in, and well, whatever, like, it was just an acre to keep all the kids out of there, because they were in there lighting grass fires and whatever, just mischief, and just to keep them out of there. But no, I also was considering buying a farm up in north where I was working at that time, and it was cheap back then. Like, you could get a quarter section, which is 160 acres, for about $30,000. But when you start adding up all the extras to it to get it so you could live there, just couldn't afford it. Anyway, we're here now, and we're not going anywhere, hopefully. Unless, of course, I got that $24 million. This here is the Big Beaver Dam, and it's full of dead cedars. So, I'd like to get in there and see if I could get some of them out somehow. But we have to wait till it's frozen. That's soft in there. That's the wettest part of the property. Now, I'm not sure, but I believe I'll have to check the maps. I believe that little culvert we drive over with the pond, the little pool on it. Oh, there's George Sawyer there. Just about forgot that. That's Lonesome George. Anyway, it'd be nice to get those trees out of there, because they're probably worth a few bucks. Boy, that doesn't look like anything. When you look down there in the summertime, it's the pond, the pool. Never did that either. I've got to dig out this side a bit. It needs maybe a backhoe. I don't need it for a long ways, just a little ways. And it's all overgrown with the alders. And then what's happening is that the leaves get caught there. It slows down, and any fast moving, like little bits of sand and whatever, it falls out where the leaves are, and then pretty soon kind of blocks it off, and the water level in the little bits there just gets higher and higher. Pretty soon it ends up going into the road. But anyway, frig it. You know, Alan, if I ever make it to 80, I don't think this will make much difference, will it? I mean, it's a pleasure for me to be able to go down here and we can go for the spin here. But I don't know. I'm really curious on different things. Because getting old, I don't like it. Mind you, there's nothing you can do about it, but... Oh, that's no good place to rest that. This is where we had the deer carcass laying here. And all the animals that came to dying off of it. I'm really impressed with how the ravens cleaned it up, mostly. Then there was, I don't know, I think there was 4 or 5 great big bald eagles came in, and they were working away at it. And then a coyote tried to get a piece, and the ravens pushed him off. And I believe the ravens probably pushed those eagles off, too. And then within about 3 days, the 4th day, I come back down here, and it was gone. There was nothing left. So whatever came and took the remains of it could have been a bear. Picked the entire thing up and walked off with it. Mind you, a coyote could drag that thing too. Because Storm down here, he come down here and he drug a deer skeleton all the way back up to the house when he was a pup. There's no way you could get that thing from him. And he's still resource guarding, and I wish we dealt with that from the beginning. But But if he did not do that, so we ended up with a dog that resource guards, and whatever he puts into his mouth, whether it's a kid's toy, a towel, face cloth, dish rag, you name it, it's his. And you ain't getting it back until he's tricked off it, which is usually like a treat, but you gotta get enough treats to get him far enough away, and you're risking your life and limb to try to get that, whatever it is. Oh, where are we at here? Oh, George must be behind us already. This isn't too bad in here. This is the way, the whole road I would like. Nice and wide. Get somebody in here with a bulldozer, flip his blade 30 degrees, and just go along the side and just make a ditch the whole way. And then maybe we could get a little excavator in here to fix all the inlets and outlets of the culverts. There we go. Look at that. Another swamp. But there you go. That's the big beaver pond. The water used to come right up to the road here. And there must have been, it was at least 10 feet high, the dam. But I didn't care about that one. I cared about the one that was on the road. And, man, a beaver, they sure can work. We'd make some humongous holes in it. Next morning, it was all filled and higher than it was the day before. And where they get these great big rocks and how they can roll them in there, it's quite a feat in itself. Yeah. Look how dense that is in there. Need to go in there and thin it. It's not worth nothing that way. You can see stumps in there. That'll take 100 years before it's, you can log it unless you want to go in there and thin it out. Maybe even longer than 100 years, I don't know. Takes a while for the bigger trees to eventually establish themselves. Yeah. Get back there and check on the old lady. I don't know, hope there's nothing wrong. But, they were wanting to bring us the grandkid, the little feller, Max, on Sunday till Wednesday or something like that. Man, we're burnt out. I don't want any little kids here for a bit. I don't know how we're going to do it if we get 3 of them here. We'd have to put put them in the closet there. Or the dog pen that we built underneath the stairs that the dogs won't use. So, this is my last trip probably this year coming down here, unless we have a big melt. And it's gonna melt enough that maybe the road will dry up a little bit, but I can't see it. Usually when the snow hits here for the first or second time, that's it. You're stuck with it for the rest of till spring. I just love it down here though. Come down here. I'd like to take a, like the odd hardwood out of here, but the problem of doing that is I don't want all these softwoods taken off over here either. Because then you end up with like a plantation. We sure don't want that. Dead tree. Be nice to come in here and just knock the dead ones down even someday. But I'm telling you, it's getting pretty hard to walk in the woods even. Trying to pick your feet up. I've been shuffling along for quite a few years now, and it's hard to not do that. It's just like you're... But anyway, what the hell. So I've come up with an idea now for that big log. And I think it would be nice to have that there, so the kids, when they come over, you can sit on the big log and watch the little varmints running around. Ooh. I don't think the next property has been cut in a long time, so it would be really nice to have that. Down here, 300 acres would be a nice size woodlot and little farm. But there's another little pond. Yeah, that tree's got to go too. There's just so much work that no matter what you do, you don't really see your progress. Now I have a bunch of red pine over there somewhere that Nicholas said, pointed out, that were all dead. And I betcha there's enough fat wood in there that you could probably make a little bit of money off of it. But they don't do that much up here. And a piece of fat wood is like off of a softwood tree, all that sticky sap gets into like a joint or something like that on a tree, on a softwood tree, and it's great for fire starter. Like, you don't need a lot, right? You can scrape off it with a knife or a back of a knife, and there's usually just a few pieces you can get a fire lit with it. Yeah. Storm's in. There's one dog laying up on the deck, at the right deck, the right hand side. There is no right deck. Yeah. And it doesn't look like it's going to dry up anytime soon here. I think yesterday was the golden period. And I was rototilling yesterday, so I'm kind of crippled up today. I'm wore out. There was so much weeds and grass, tall grass, that got into that the blades, the tines, and where the shaft comes down, that it was hardly rototilling at all. And man, oh man, I wanted to get it done. I'll take you up there right now after we get up to the house. And what am I going to do with this friggin' log? Yeah, I could do that. It wouldn't take very long. It's just getting the pieces up to the house. Need a pretty strong boy to do that, to pick them up. And we could always wait till next year. On the left here, that should have been mowed out again, but I didn't get there. Anyway. That used to be burdocks that are shoulder deep, but I've since cleaned that up. And my wife was cleaning this up, but I wish she didn't. Oh well, that's all burdocks, that green stuff on the bottom there. There's the boys over there. Oh, the garbage can. Let's go get that. Alright. And what are we going to do with the kids' freaking trees? I don't know if I can pick them up. They might be pretty heavy. Okay, let's back up just a tad. Windows up. I should lock it. Transfer you over to the battery now. Got it here. Okay. had to charge it up. I don't know when I bought it. This thing's still running. There we go. Put this cord back in there. And it goes that way. Get that out of the way. Yeah. Okay. Oh, geez, that hurts. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that damn thing. Oh, holy, I can hardly walk. Okay. Let's go get the mower. Let's get the mower. And we'll do one little spin around the property. And I'll leave those buckets. And I'll finish my coffee up where I was before. Okay, that goes there. That's for filling in potholes. I got the gloves. Get rid of that. Alright, we're good. We're golden. And I'll come back and get those friggin' trees, of which I'll forget again. I don't believe I've ever been one of these guys that says, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll do it. Because, well, yeah, I think it's not good for your character. Okay. Let's go drop that off. And here we go. Oh, yeah, damn thing. Alright, let's do this. There. Drop that off. Empty that. Pick up those. And let's have a coffee. Okay. Come on, baby. Okay. Just thinking. I got a better place for this. Okay, let me see what they're gonna do. Yeah, and there's a few potatoes sticking out of the ground. Oh, which I don't feel like picking up today. So let's go scoop this out here. Yeah, anywhere along here would be great. What the hell's that? A chunk of walnut. Okay, I'm gonna dump it right here. Hang on, folks. It's right here. How's that? There. And throw these buckets in here. I sure don't feel like picking up potatoes today. All right. Oh. Okay. Let's go get those damn trees. Oh. That'll be that. We'll go down the other end. Oh, geez. Right. Alright. Let's see how heavy these damn things are. Oh. Yeah. They could be heavy. That's not bad. This one's not bad. Wow, that's heavy. See friggin' rocks in there. Okay. Now where? Let's just throw them up here. Out of the way. Two here. The two better ones. And there's 4 more. Holy. Okay. And I don't care what they are. Okay. Here's one. Here's 2. Holy Jesus, it's heavy. Oh. It's time to take the old coat off, I think. Whew. And we got 2 more left. Where are we going to stick the damn things? Alright. Yeah, straight ahead. Let's just put them down over here. And dig them in, boy. let's go finish that coffee. You still blinking? Yeah. Blinking away. Oh. Good God. There we go. How's that? Okay, level you out. There. Get rid of these freaking headphones. Sadly, I don't have any help here because there's so much to do. Yeah. And I'm not sure But if I put a electric fence in this field alone, and had a way of getting some water to it easily, I could put a cow in here, like a calf, maybe a 1-year-old or whatever they are, a good, maybe a young one anyway, and he could probably eat all of this, and they wouldn't just kill him in the fall. Wonder. Oh, boy. Well, we got one mouthful of coffee left. What a friggin' pain. Last night, although we did win the hockey game, I tried watching the game through the stream, the underground stream that I have, and the freaking thing was so blurry. I asked if it was their fault, and they told me to download Firefox. And I don't have any other browsers on there but Edge, because I wanted to try to see if I really needed it. It was supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced bread again. Well, and I don't really want to put Chrome on there, because they steal from everything. They start taking control of your computer from Edge, and then Edge wants to take it back, so you end up frigging around all the time, which is something I didn't want to do. But anyway, the game was brilliant. I put it on 1080p or whatever, and you could you could see the puck and everything. And we won with Cole Caulfield. Sniped in a shot in overtime to beat the, I think this Columbus Blue Jackets. Arbor Jackeye got into a fight with some guy. I missed that because that was in the first 5 minutes, and I was still frigging around trying to get the hockey game to work. But he did get a few good shots in. His nickname is Wi-Fi, and what I really like about it is they're calling him the sheriff. So, and he's only like 21 years old, and he don't take no crap off of anybody. Reeves, he's had 2 fights, I think, with him now. And I think Reeves is thinking, geez, I gotta watch out for this kid, because he's gonna clean my clock. And Reeves is the toughest guy in the NHL. Or was. Anyway. Oh, what time is it here? I had what for breakfast? Oh, 2 pieces of toast. So I'd probably do at 3 o'clock for something else. Let me see here. Okay, no internet, we know that. Still know that. What do we got here? Who's this old broad? Huh. Yeah. Tomorrow we have rain. Sunday, temperature's supposed to drop. Monday, snow. Wednesday, snow. So, looks like I'll have to take a look and get the old snow boots out. I'm down to one pair. I bought what I thought was a good pair of like muck boots, which was, I don't know, I got a picture on somewhere. Red something they're called. And a big freaking slit came across the toe. It's like, and that was a sizable gash where it separated. But of course I had them too long, and I was only using them for, like they're like giant slippers for when I snow blow the driveway. They will go up to your knee, so it doesn't matter. But thinking about that, yesterday that was freaking hard. That rototilling. Maybe tomorrow we'll go get a few potatoes that popped up. I think right now I'm going to go and see about the wife. Make sure she's okay. Oh, never mind. Damn thing. Let's get up here. Okay. Back off the chalk. There we go. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to take a good break. Oh, there's the beautiful wife, Bubbles. And there's my dog, Storm. Alright, let's shut this guy off. And that's it.